I think to life generally, approaching life, if you think of a thing a certain way and in your head it's never going to work, I don't see it ever working for you.
So I did economics and dance and business is working. The economic part is working for me.
Dance happened to be that tool that saved us from vices.
I love dance because it makes you feel good.
From birth, dance has been a thing for me. Myself and my brother, we go to shows, we go for
Oh,
birthday
wow.
parties and dance, and our remuneration will be a plate of rice.
Welcome to HERcast with Dr. Chito. In today's episode, Stay Lit, Stay Fit. Why dance is a new wellness trend. We're exploring the incredible world of dance and its impact on wellness. We have two inspirational guests here. We have Michael Atuonwu, famously known as Michaelvatorz, a renowned dance artist, actor, choreographer, and the co-founder of the multiple award-winning entertainment company Elevatorzng. Michael is a creative powerhouse, bringing his expertise in theater and performance to redefine dance as an art form. Joining him is Confidence Atuonwu. Yes, they are the brother-sister dance duo, also known as Fidence, a talented dance artist, actor, dance fitness coach, and performer. Confidence is a team head at the Takeover Dance Academy and a key member of Elevatorzng. With a background in economics from Michael University, she brings a unique perspective to the art and business of dance. Together, they'll share their journeys, their passion for dance, and how they're using movement to inspire and improve women's wellness. I've been one of their clients here, so let's get started. All right. Welcome, Michael. Welcome, Confidence.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to have you here.
Thank you. Yes.
I must say that I did a dance with them not long ago, and I shocked the people that know me.
Yeah, right.
Because I moved, and I love moving. As far as it's hip hop and oldies, though, I'm good. We're still trying to learn the Nigerian moves, but we're getting there. So tell me, what inspired you to start your journey in dance, and how has it shaped who you are today? Michael, I'll start with you.
First I'll say it's a pleasure to be here on HERcast.
Yes.
I thought it was just all female. Now I'm a man.
By the way, he's the first male on
we make history.
Really? The
first. So yeah,
you've broken it.
I'm telling you, thank you so much for having me. Well, I would say from birth, dance has been a thing for me. I can't really say when I started dancing. That's the funny thing, right? I can only tell when I started taking dance professionally as a path, as an art form. But I can't even say when I started dancing because from childhood, myself and my brother were almost like twins, but we're not twins. He's older, but then we've been dancing from childhood. And the interesting part of it is that my mom started supporting us by making matching outfits for us. So we'll go to shows, we'll go for birthday parties and dance, and our remuneration will be a plate of rice. So that kept us going. What actually pushed further that I held this firmly as a career path was when I started searching, or we started searching for admission in this part of the country. It's quite funny sometimes, getting into the higher institution, and it took 7 good years.
Wow.
Yes, 7 good years. I always wanted to be a lawyer or explore the international relationship field. I always wanted to be on that aspect, diplomat and all of that. And he wanted to be an engineer. So we kept pursuing all of these, doing well academically, yet not gaining admission because of too many other things, in between. And dance happened to be that tool that saved us from vices, because we know most of our mates went into those things, and dance actually helped us. And thus far, what it has done to shape my life is teaching me one thing: discipline. Dance taught me discipline. I can say that anywhere, anytime. Dance taught me discipline, time, and how to behave as a person, because just dancing is not enough. Just dancing is not enough. And even in the dance practice, there are certain things you cannot do to be at your best. There are certain things you cannot do. You're about to hit the stage. There are certain things you shouldn't do. You're about to go for a competition. There are certain things you shouldn't do. So you have to also discipline yourself as a person. Don't eat this. Don't eat by this time. Sleep by this time. All of those things are part of the disciplines dance taught me, and that has actually helped me through life.
Wow. How about you, baby sis.
So I think dance is passion for me. I grew up naturally dancing just by watching them. So
Yeah.
it just happens and they're moving and okay, I'm just going along with the flow. I don't know what exactly is happening, but I'm just going with the flow. And then after secondary school, I also wanted to pursue the career path and saying I'm going into theater art. But my dad was like, no, never, never. I can't have your brothers do this and then you're doing the same thing. Meanwhile, you love
Oh, see, shock
calculations.
now.
You
Right.
right.
You're right.
Though I love calculations though. And it was like a masterpiece. And so it came easy. So I wanted to do something different. But it didn't work. So I had to venture into obviously what I would feel comfortable doing, which was economics. So I did economics and after school, definitely we know how the country is. But it's still fine because dance and business is working. The economic part is working for me.
Right.
Added advantage to the dance.
Yes.
And now it's talent and passion that is driving. And
Yeah.
so afterwards, last year, 2 years back, I ventured into dance fitness. And that was specifically because of women, certain people who lacked self-esteem, certain people who just didn't know how to come out of their shells. They want to do this, they feel they're unfit, they feel the society will condemn them or body shame them in a way. But then we have all fitness gyms for women and other things that could make them very comfortable. So I'm like, okay, dance fitness is also a part. While you're gaining monetary from it, you're also impacting lives. So why not collabo?
Carry me go where I don't go. Pass my bologna. Body cool my pressure. Body cool my pressure. Carry me go where I don't go. Pass my bologna. Your body cool my pressure. Body cool my pressure. Boy, ma, you reset to my precinct. Girl, this your back in my asset. Come make you spend on my asset. Say this your body in a project. Oh, oh, my
Dance is so exciting. I mean, I love dance. When I was young, I danced on, well, not professionally, but I danced on stage. But I love dance because it makes you feel good. You know what I mean?
Truly.
It releases those feel good kind of
Yeah, the
endorphins.
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 You
Endorphins
know?
are out there. Yeah.
Yes. So
Those, yeah.
I think that's why you get all, yes, you're working now, you're burning calories, but you're feeling good, feeling like gorgeous,
Excited.
feeling when you're rolling your hips, you're feeling like,
Yes,
yeah, I still have it
yes,
in me,
yes.
So I think that's the great thing about dance. Michael, as a co-founder of Elevators NG, what was your vision to the dance crew and how has it evolved over the years?
Vision. Let's talk about that now. I think there's a backstory to the vision, I would say. The backstory is that there are certain mistakes we made, growing in the arts. Certain mistakes we made, and watching the younger generation of dancers make same mistake will be an error on our part. So that actually informed the vision of Elevators NG. We had dreams, we had purpose. We thought of, oh, we want to be this big, we want to do this, we want to do that. Glory be to God, those things are actually coming to reality gradually, and we're loving it. We're happy it's happening. But one of the things we really want to do is impact, positively in the lives of young dancers, young creatives. We're not even just specific on dancers. We're looking at creative aspect generally. It's not 100% accepted in this part of the world yet. It's still gradually getting there. But while in the process, what can we do to impact that change? So we are also looking at that as a vision, that they do not make certain mistakes we made because we learned the hard way. We learned the hard way because there was nobody to guide us through certain things. We didn't have mentors. We just jumped into the street. We loved what we're doing. We're just having fun and gradually became a career path. So we want to inform those that are growing up, who love what they see, who love what they want to become, to understand that there are certain ways to go about it. Don't just jump into it. There's certain ways to go about it. So that's the vision of Elevators NG, that young dancers can feel safe in this space, can create and understand that there's a purpose to what they want to achieve, not just jumping into it.
That's
That's the
amazing.
vision, actually.
So confidence, how do you use dance as a tool to inspire and uplift the women around you, especially in terms of wellness? How do you use dance to do it?
Basically dance fitness. Basically fitness. Trust me, we have all female gym here. Still there in that space. We know it's just ladies. We still have some people who come in and they're shy, reserved, they're not willing to go all out, they're not ready to feel comfortable in this space. But they get to understand that, myself especially, I've grown to understand that your clients tap in from your energy.
Def.
So you need to give it here for them to be here with you. Though you have people who are down there, but with time they will come up. I had this client, she's a mama, because we call her mama. She's a really big mommy. Though she has trimmed down now, fitness-wise, she used to be really shy and reserved. There are times in class we'll say, okay, let's have a circle and everybody come out one by one and give us any move of your choice and we'll just go with you. Mommy come out, she's like, oh, no. It's fine, I'm fine. Okay, don't worry. We'll get over it. With time, she got so comfortable. She'll say, no, it's my turn. I want to come out.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
okay.
Builds that self-confidence.
Yeah, so now she's confident about it. Now she's more comfortable with her body because though she's been coming to the gym, there's obvious improvement because she's trimmed down, yeah. Those parts of her body where she felt uncomfortable about, they've obviously gone into better shape.
Right.
And then we also have so many people who just come and then they see these things online. They say, okay, is it just women? There are no men there. I won't be criticized. I'm like, no, you're fine. Just come. It's a safe space. Just come. Just come. You're fine. And then they come and they see, oh, they're Muslims, they're Christians. Everybody's one. We're happy and we're just having fun. We're doing something we
Dance
love.
unifies.
Yeah,
Does-
we're just
does.
doing
Dance
something you
unifies.
love and social interacting, networking. You get to meet so many people amongst yourself as clients. You get to have best friends. With time, they become maybe fitness
Partners.
buddies or something, and then it leads outside the gym space, and their friends outside. Business and work is taking them all over the place. So
Yeah, dance really unifies. I mean,
Obviously.
even globally, sometimes you be abroad and you hear "calm down," calm down. You see even all colors. Everybody's
Everybody calm down. Exactly.
I'm like,
exactly.
what's going on here?
Great, great stuff.
Dance really, and I think that's why even artists are putting dance moves, like not just dance moves, but dance moves that kind of trend.
Signature moves.
Signature
Mhm.
moves.
Signature to their
Yes.
songs now.
Yes.
Yes.
So everybody has everybody has something. You know what I mean? So anyway, you hear it. Everybody's doing exactly the same thing. It's so
Totally.
amazing.
Dance is doing a lot.
Dance is doing a lot.
A lot.
You know, that's I just want to emphasize the power of dance, transforming power of dance. All right. So Michael, to you too, why do you think, dance is, becoming like this popularity as a wellness trend, gaining this popularity, and how can more people tap into its benefits?
Great. Dance offers a wide range of both physical and mental benefits. Dance does offer that, and beyond just running around the place and just having fun, right? If you look at the health benefits of dancing, you mentioned earlier about the endorphins, the release of endorphins, the feel good energy.
The feel
It
good.
also burns cortisol, all of those
Yes.
things. Dance comes into play when it comes to that, and they want people to go into awareness training, people to go into what's it called now again, when you have some physical challenges,
Okay.
and may want to go into some
Therapy.
therapy session. Yeah, exactly. And you may not think dance will do that. Dance will do all of that
Yes.
for you.
Truly.
Dance will do all of that for you. Dance is
Because there are
healing.
different types of dance.
There are different types of dance.
Yes.
Exactly. Dance is healing. Dance is connecting people. Dance is even help build your own cognitive, aspect of life.
Yes, like
So-
the Latin dance I can't seem to get.
Yes, so are you going to get it? I said,
I don't wanna fall down.
I said, I'm going to show you that. I will make sure I show you that. You
I
have
said, which
to get
leg?
it.
I'm like, I can't do it.
So I think it's best people
So,
tap into
yes.
that now. Gradually, it's actually becoming a trend. People should tap into that because aside the excitement, look at the health benefits you're getting from it. So think more about the health benefits. Forget about the excitement. I know Africans can be so judgmental sometimes. Forgive me to say. We look at it like, oh, so I'm just going to be jumping around in the studio.
How would
understand?
how would that help?
How would I
you?
exactly? How would that
Yes,
help me? But
yes.
just go make your research. Ask doctors. They will tell you for
No,
a
dance
fact what
is-
dance does.
Dance,
So if dance can do
Yes.
all of that health-wise, then you should actually tap into it. This is the right time.
yes, dance is very important. So back to you again, Michael.
Yes.
With your background in theater arts
Yes.
and choreography,
Yeah.
how do you incorporate the storytelling into your dance routines to connect with diverse audience? I mean, you just collaborated last play.
Yes.
What's the name of that play?
Ikenaija.
Ikenaija.
Yeah.
Ikenaija. You did a collaboration
Yes,
with
with
C3
C3
Media,
Media, yes,
and
yes.
that was real storytelling
Yes, total theater.
with dance.
Exactly.
So I'm sure that this is something that you can just share with us how you were able to merge all that with your choreography. Because I must say you're one of the best choreographers I've met. Let me just lay.
Oh my God.
That's why we're here. That's why he's the first male here.
Oh
I
my
just lay
God.
it down. You can take someone who doesn't even know how to make one step into like a dancer for that moment. So that's a gift.
I'm overwhelmed.
That's a natural gift.
I'm overwhelmed.
So you are the best person to tell us
Oh.
how you do this, how you're able to now take that and tell the story.
Wow.
Because that's not about dance, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You actually tell a story with your choreography.
Wow, this is so overwhelming. When you said best, I'm like, oh wow, I look up to a lot of people, and you say that, oh my God, this is so overwhelming. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Africans are storytellers. Everybody, in fact, has a story to tell in the world generally. And was it Olaude Ekwano who said that we are almost a nation of dancers, musicians, and poets. He said that in one of his dissertations about Africans, and that's a fact. That's a fact. And way back even before the pre-colonial era, we had occupational dances. We still practice now occupational dances such as farming, expedition. You go for all of that, hunting games, and all of those things. Africans will depict that through dancing. How they kill the antelope. How this man is a great hunter. How this we could do that through dancing back then, right? So if we could do that then, that means it's actually in our bloodstream that we are storytellers. And naturally, it came to me. So aside studying theater, this is something that has been built somehow inside of me, that I want to tell a story using movement. So first, one thing that happens is that the story first has to inform what I want to do. So it has to, I have to feel it.
Yes.
I have to feel it. It has to really resonate with me that I want to talk about this. So if I don't feel it, you just can't get the best of it.
True.
Even if it's not my story, even if it's just like C3 Media I work with as a choreographer there, I don't write the scripts, right? The producer does write the script. She's a playwright as well. So she presents the script to me and say, Michael, I want to see this. And in my head, I'm like, what makes you think I can actually do this through dancing, right? But then it's a test. It's part of the training. I take it in, I look at the script, I read through it. I make sure I internalize the story to be my story.
Oh, wow.
So it has to be my story. I find myself in that position. And then when I want to dance or choreograph that piece, I need the dancers to also be in that space with me. Like the next stage production coming up, C3 Media production, I had to show the dancers a video that I watched that actually hit me differently. They all watched that video and everybody started feeling the same way. I said, oh, thank God you're feeling the same way. Now, can we dance? So you understand? So we tell the story. And it's not about how good a person can dance before you can tell the story. As long as everybody can move, you can do something with it.
Wow. You said something very powerful here, because I think that's the key in creativity, is being able to, first of all, take this and internalize it, make it your own, own it before you can produce it the way you want. You have to first own it. And I think that's very, very important. Now, Confidence, back to you. The thing about wellness and dancing and dance fitness is that there are different types of dances, right? And some, me, I'm always like, you know me already. When it comes to dance, I will tell you, Peter, oh, it's enough. How many Nigerian music more? I need the boom, 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 boom. Give me the whatever. But there are different types of dancing, and there's also Zumba. There is the Latin dance that you guys do so beautifully. There's so many ballroom. Yes. How do you incorporate that into those classes to be able to meet the wellness goals of your different clients?
Okay, basically,
how do you switch?
We have more of Afro and Zumba classes.
Yes.
Zumba in the sense that everybody can relate to Zumba. So if you come in and you say, oh, I'm not a good dancer, we need you to understand that, first of all, you don't have to be a good dancer to be here. You just have to be here. You have to be here because you want to stay fit. You have to be here because you want to be well. You have to be here because you take your health personally and it's important to you. So Zumba classes sometimes where you have, I'll say, follow the leader kind of vibe. They're very simple movements. You enjoy them. It could just be a 1, 2, 3, and 4. Everybody can go with that count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then you turn to this direction, turn to this direction, turn to this direction, and you're like, okay, I didn't know I could dance well. I'm doing it. So by the time you do that, and then we want to go higher, why? Because you're trying to burn calories. We want to increase the tempo or intensify it a little, and then we add a little Afro songs to it. and you go all the way and the energy, then we drop it back, we get a little Latin in it. Because there are times, okay, some of my clients say, I like your classes. Why? Because it's a fusion of everything.
Yes.
You have the Zumba in my class. You have the Afro in it. You have the Latin. Then sometimes I say, okay, let's go back to Michael Jackson. Everybody, let me see you. Give me one Michael Jackson movement. And then you see everybody, oh, I can do the slide. I can do this. I
Yes.
can do,
Excitement.
yeah, you get every single thing they can think about. Just get free. Some will say, I don't know what to do. I say, you can do this to the song. Say, yes, do it. Just do it. Just do it.
As long as you can move.
As long as you can do this to a
As long
song
as
you
you
were
can
dancing,
move.
you're like, oh really? I say yes.
Yeah.
Just do this.
It's rhythm.
Can you do it? I say yes. Let's go. And that's all. That's all it takes.
Yes.
So we have the incorporation of every dance style
Fact.
with time. And then the next class, if we have a particular gym that we have to go over the next week, I'm coming back. The next class, I have to change the playlist.
Okay.
And give you a little bit of something, but not the same thing you had last week. So it's a fusion of everything. For every week you come, it's a different thing, but still same enjoyment tempo. You go high. It's a journey. You take your clients from the stretches to fast paced but still stretchy kind of songs to a high tempo song. Then you bring them back to a mid tempo. You come down low. The breathing is down back, and then we go up again.
It's like a
So
hit
it's a
dance kind of
journey.
class.
Exactly.
High intensity
It's a
interval.
journey.
Yes.
High intensity.
You go
Yeah.
all the way, and when we're done, someone will
Nice.
say, "Oh, this was a party. Are we done?" I said, "We're done. You have to go to work."
Right.
It's when we have like a 7 to 8 class. You have to go to work. It's 8 a.m. Like, okay,
Exactly.
are we done? Yeah, it's 6 p.m. You have to go home and cook for your husband. So let's have it. That's how we do it every time.
Oh wow. Because there are myths about dance when it comes to fitness. Some
Yeah.
people will say things like, I don't try because you know when you have fun you forget you sweat. You know, someone will say, "Oh, I don't think I sweat as much as when I'm doing like running on the treadmill," or you know, some people will say it doesn't burn as much as strength. So there's another myth that I want to break now.
Yeah.
This dance, let's just break it now.
Yeah.
People will say most times you go to dance class, you don't see men. They say it's a woman's zone, which is not true. You have to break that myth.
I'm here. That's why I'm
You know,
here, right?
and because when it comes to stage, yeah, you're waiting to see men, right? In stage, yes. When it comes to dancing in stage, it's all about, yeah, you expect to see men dancing on stage, boom, boom, boom. But when you come to the fitness, you know, the classes, what's the even if you're in a gym that's not all female, where it's a mixed gym, who's the majority of the people in your class?
In all honesty, female.
Simple. How many
That's
times do you
true.
see men?
Yeah, what we
They will
do.
tell you that. Let me man. So break
Thank
that
you.
myth, and he will break the myth from the male perspective.
Okay.
He will help us on that.
So I have some classes that are mixed. We have male and female clients. So we have the female more, definitely. And then we're in let me say an open air gym where you have people all over the place. Some men might feel uncomfortable, and then they'll tell you, "Oh, the dance that you want to do, I can't do it. It's for women. How will I be shaking my waist?" I'm like, no, don't worry. What we're doing here is what everybody can do. I'm not going to ask you to shake your waist. I'm going to ask you to move your body.
Simple.
And that is all you have to do. And then we have other songs. I try to put other songs that are relatable. I have pick a partner. You can pair up male and female sometimes. Male and male, decide your choice. Pick a partner, and then we do something that is relatable. Yeah. And with that, you have more men come to the class. Like today, I had a class today before I came here. Initially, we used to have more women, but today we had more men, and not just the older men who feel like they can't lift those irons and all those weights. We had younger men come for class today. I'm like, okay, what happened? Like, oh, I like what you're doing. I'm seeing daddy do it. Why won't I do it? And then the older ones get to understand that. Also, one myth that says dance is for the young generation. It's not our thing. It's not for us. We are old.
I think
You go do
Nigerian
your
music has
thing.
broken that one.
Yes, you people go do
Even
your
Pastor
thing.
Reverend, everybody moves.
You see everybody.
All joy. All joy.
Fact.
So those things have really helped
Yes.
and made them understand that everybody can dance and everybody is welcome. If it's an all-female gym as a woman and you feel insecure or you need a safe space or somewhere you're more comfortable, you can register for that. If it's a mixed gym and you as a man feel uncomfortable, you're welcome. Don't worry. With time, you see more men. We even have like today, I had some men do the moves better than the women, and then they brought themselves to the front and say, "Okay, we'll be in front of the class." And the women are like, "You want to take my space?" Okay, no, let's share it. You stand here, you stand here, you stand here, you stand here. So we have everybody together, everybody seeing, and it's lively. That way, you have people pass and they say, "Okay, Men are doing this. Why
So
can't I
things,
do
yeah.
it?
So trend
So,
changing,
yeah,
trend
it's
trend
changed.
setting.
So everybody is incorporating too.
All right. So why do you think that? I mean, a lot of times, even abroad, we talk about this myth. Even performance on stage, you hear someone say, "Oh, I don't." Well, not all dances, but if a dancer tries to do the what form of dancing is that? The slow
Ballet,
one, like ballet or one of those
ballet,
creative.
yeah,
They'll say,
ballet mostly.
"I don't know if I want my son to." No, that
Do
has always
that,
been
yeah.
a
True.
problem sometimes, unfortunately. So,
Crazy.
but how do we break that myth that
Uh,
dance is mostly feminine?
well, I'll start from the wellness aspect of it,
Yes.
and I'm going to just ask a rhetorical question that when we talk of cardiovascular diseases, are we talking about just women?
No, it's both women and men.
So we all have
In fact, men worse sometimes. We're
exactly,
protected till our estrogen goes down.
exactly.
Men have a higher risk.
So when you look at things like that, these are
Mm.
common diseases that exist, between men and
Women,
women,
yes.
and I think it's just the stereotypical mindset of most men that dance is a plaything,
Mm.
and it seems to them that women love to play more.
Mm-hmm.
That has kept most men hinged from doing what they should do to save themselves. It's about life now, it's about health, it's about wellness. So don't look at the fun part, take away the dance from it and say, we're doing this to this music to survive. A
Yes.
man wants to do it. It's a stereotypical thing. And I think it's high time they broke that boundary. Men should get off their seat and understand that dance is not just a plaything.
Mm.
Dance goes beyond
Yes.
play,
True.
and look at the wellness aspect of it. So I think to life generally, approaching life, if you think of a thing a certain way and in your head it's never going to work, I don't see it ever working for you. So take away the dance from it and say, oh, it's just a fitness class.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is they do, I just do after them.
Yes,
It's a
true.
fitness class.
True.
I'm talking to the men now if they're watching this. They'll just see it as a fitness class and go do the fitness.
Yes.
Forget about the dance you hear in it. So just it's dance.
Just
Dance is the problem.
do
The
fitness
word
first.
dance
Yes.
is the problem. So I think they should start working on their minds right now and see that health is what is needed right now and not just dance.
Okay. So now, what role has community played in your journey with Elevators NG? And how does dancing together foster deeper connections?
Community, big deal. You know what you said, you need to see the expression like, community has been everything. Everything. You know where they say a tree cannot make a forest.
It's true.
It's a fact.
Very
And
true.
that has actually helped Elevators
Very
NG
true.
to the very moment we are in right now. In 2022, we had our first major dance concert in the city of Abuja, having been practicing for over a decade and having been here for over a decade. Our first major concert, Renaissance.
Okay.
That was the first one we ever had. We're pushing this movement called Trado Hip Hop, which fosters the side by side coexistence of African traditional dances and Western dances too. Without aberration, having both of them exist together. That's the movement, Trado Hip Hop. So we had the first concert for that, and we didn't have the financial backings to pull that through. The community came through.
Wow.
The community came through. It was a 44, 46-man cast. They all came through. Nobody was paid a dime to do that. It
Oh,
was the
wow.
love, the passion, the help. So we don't take that for granted, and we always try to come through also for people, because in the dance scene, especially in this part of the world where it's not really regarded as it should be, we only need ourselves to grow. We all need the support we can give to each other to grow. So dance community has really helped us. Aside the dance community, we've had the likes of yourself who love the art of dance. They're rare. Thank you so much for being this person. They are rare. People don't really look at dance as a thing in this part of the world, but people like yourself who do, and C3 Media also love dance. I've seen that a lot. They come through 100% when it has to do with dance. And these are the encouragements that actually push people like us who have existed this long because of the passion. This is the drive. So I think the community has been doing great. Yes.
Dance is powerful globally, and you look at even the TV, you find there's so many dance shows.
A lot.
Dance shows always do well on TV.
Yes.
Because why? Not only does dance kind of enlighten or cause there to be that feel good, dance connects.
Yes.
Dance unifies. dance is tells the story. Dance is like, I mean, I don't know, like, I one thing I really love in C3 Media, she realized that the CEO realized that dance, how do I put it, dance was integral
Yes.
to the storytelling
Yes, it is.
and to capturing the audience. Dance is global.
Yes,
And
it is.
it should be globally accepted. Like I said, on TV shows, and dance is what gives high ratings. Dance is a profession. I think right now, when it comes to the arts, creativity. This Gen Z is creativity, equal creativity. So when you're in the right space, and I think it's not only about me loving dance. It's just because dance has many of us, through watching dance and appreciating dance, has taken us through the journey of our lives in being able to overcome things. So I think it's a very powerful tool to have. I'm just going to ask you, Confidence. Can you share a memorable story where dance made a significant impact on someone's life or well-being?
So many people have been affected by dance positively. So many people. The most personal, I'll say personal, because we grew up together. Though she's part Ghanaian and mother Nigerian, is Endurance Grand from Ghana. You say Gen Z is everybody on Instagram and TikTok, and you know her very well.
Yeah.
So growing up, it wasn't really a career path for her. Dance was never in fact, it was football that was
Soccer,
even the
yeah.
story. She wanted to be a footballer, then go for trainings, come back from school, go for trainings and all that. You come back home and your mom is like, is this what you want to do? She said, no, I just want to play football. I like doing it. I'm like, okay, fine. With time, that was a few years back, I think like 2021 or 22 thereabout, she found passion in dance. And when it started, then she sent me videos. And I'm like, oh, Cecile, do you like this video? I said, oh, you really did good. She said, am I trying? I said, yeah, you actually did good. She said, but I don't see it. You don't have to see it. We are the ones seeing it. And it actually made a lot of sense. So she took the path and then joined a good academy over there in Ghana because she was there at the time. And obviously, we can see the growth. We can see the improvement on every area of her life. It's now the job. It's now what is earning or where she's earning from. It's now the main deal. In fact, dance is the whole thing.
Yeah.
Don't worry. There were other things that were in the picture at the early stage of it. But by the time you weigh your options and you see which one works better, which one you have passion for at the moment, and which one you feel you can give in your all without thinking twice or anything, it was dance for her. And obviously we can see it working.
Yes,
So
Okay.
she's like top motivation right now to young people out there, because sometimes she posts videos and people are like, oh, I look up to you. She said, oh yeah, thank you so much for looking up to me. I
It's
really
so
appreciate
important. It's so
it."
nice when your life has that response.
Yeah,
Because
truly.
it makes sense why you went through what you went through.
She has way more over 1 million followers on
Wow.
Instagram,
Truly.
TikTok. She's
Oh,
she's
wow.
big. She's huge.
Truly.
Very huge right now.
Wow.
So she's like number one there, and it's really amazing.
So that's a good story for dance. Really,
Really, it is.
it is
really
a good story for the dance journey. All right, now you must have a story. I want to hear one story from you before we
One
close.
story. I'll be very brief about
Because
this.
your journey started when you were young.
Yes.
You talked a lot about how sometimes what you think is a delay is just a reset.
Totally. That
That's
happened
not a
in my
delay.
case. That happened in my case.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
What people go back and think was a delay, maybe time when God says,
Yeah.
review your passion right now, and
Yes.
and don't waste your gifts.
Yeah.
So now, do you have a story that you sit down and say, this story inspired me or touched my life, even your story in this journey that you want to share?
Okay. I want to share a different story, but now you're talking about me. Well, I'm not just going to share my story. I'll share someone else's story anyway.
Okay.
My own path. I think I key into what you said about delay becoming a restructuring of one's path. And that
Yes.
happened in my case and my brother's case. In fact,
Yes.
like I said, we grew up like twins, same class, same everything,
Mm-hmm.
right from time, and ended up studying theater, instead of law. And that's dance helped us from, being into other things. Other people went into vices and all of those things. We stayed on our path, and here we are today. The story I'm going to share is the funny story of someone who didn't think of dance as a thing, just enjoyed doing dancing, right? Just enjoyed it, but never came out to the big screen or on stage to present herself as a dancer, until she was given an opportunity to be on a reality TV show here in Nigeria, to be on a reality TV show. And that person still didn't have the guts to present herself. But, from encouragement of you can do this, you can do this, you can do
Yes.
this, she kept pushing further, you know. And after that show, that person tapped courage into dancing. This person wasn't a professional dancer, and now is a fitness instructor, and now sitting on HERcast and talking about dance.
Oh my
and,
God! You
and,
have to use
and she was on Martina Dancer, right?
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we pulled her into it.
It's just humbly sitting down there, not telling her story.
We only pulled her
Can
into
you imagine?
Martina Dancer.
Thank you, brother.
Right. So, and from Martina Dancer, she gained the courage to dance. She couldn't pull the stage. She cried in the room several times.
For
And
every performance,
yeah,
I
she cried for every single. And I told her, I said, look, we're not going to work hard, qualify our own family to be a Martina Dancer, and you
This is
you
one
must go on that
family.
stage.
Wow.
I said, you must go on that stage and you perform. We brought you here, so go on that stage. Are you kidding? You want to stay in the room? And she will cry for every single performance. And the judges actually attested to her growth. They could say, oh, confidence, we can see you doing this. Oh, confidence, that courage and confidence, by her name. That confidence came through Martina Dance. Oh, I can say this
Wow.
anywhere. And here she is today talking about dance on her because it's shocking. I'm like, oh, wow. Really?
That's a great story. That's an awesome one. That's awesome. That's
Great.
awesome. All right. So what I normally do here is ask you guys to give the last shout out, because I no matter how many questions I create, I cannot ask it all.
Yeah, sure.
And I just want to make this episode connects to people to understand dance and the power of dance, how it transforms, how it lifts, how it makes you healthier, and how global it is. And if your child or someone has this creativity, not to squash it, but to explore it and to build it. Right now, I don't think it's time. This is not the time to be squashing anybody's gift. There's time to say, this is your gift, let me make it better.
Yeah.
And I think this is where we are right now. So last word, I want to start with you, Confidence. Now we know your story. I love that. You went from crying to smiling away, being tops in your game. So what word do you want to, what last word do you want to put out there?
Just go for it. Don't think. Don't bring yourself down in any way. Don't look for a disadvantage or a reason why not to. Just do it. If you feel comfortable, or if your heart just says, oh, I want to do it, just do it. You don't have to check how good you look in the movement, or watch yourself in the mirror and say, okay, am I doing it right? Is my arm moving the same way it's supposed to? Just do it.
I have to check myself.
Dr. Chito will check us. You have no clue.
But we saw her the other time and she looks really good. She didn't even know.
She's only
So that's the thing.
But you ask how.
She does so well, but you see. So just go.
See, Nike will love that. Just do it. I understand why Nike picked that. Just do it.
Oh,
right.
The slogan,
Just do it.
Yes.
Just do it. I
Just
do.
do it.
All right, Michael. What's your because you have words to say, because as a dancer, choreographer, creative. What's your word out?
Of course, dance is a universal language that we know about. And if you find yourself doing any style of dance and that's where you find your niche in, don't hold back on that style of dance. Express it real good. But one thing most importantly, besides dance, is happiness. Happiness. You don't pay to be happy. I always say that. You choose to be happy.
Oh, yes.
So stay happy in what you do. That alone is going to help and broaden every other thing to come into your way easily. So stay happy in whatever you do. It's not easy, but stay happy in it.
All right. So this has been an amazing episode. But before I close up, let's do a body move.
Hey,
Let me learn a body
Okay.
move. What body move? Let's do a body move. Come on, I'm up for it. Let's do a body move. Oh, yeah, which body move?
I think you should bring it.
Me bring it.
Hey, you know what we're talking about.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us on HERcast with Dr. Chito. Today's conversation with Michael and Confidence showed us how dance is more than just movement. It's a lifestyle that empowers, heals, and connects us. From their inspiring journeys to their work in promoting women's health, it's clear that dance has the power to transform lives at every age. You saw my move. So whether you're looking to stay fit, find joy, or build confidence, let their stories inspire you to take that first step. HERcast with Dr. Chito empowers women to overcome barriers, gain knowledge, and thrive. Inspired by my journey, this platform tackles societal challenges, equipping women to break limits and reach their full potential in all areas of life. With the tagline, Her Strength, Your Inspiration, HERcast inspires women to rise, live authentically, and embrace their greatness. You can listen to us on all your favorite podcast platforms. Watch on YouTube, HERcast with Dr. Chito. Follow us at HERcast Podcast and at Dr. Chito N. Watch us again on Rapid TV channel 176 Startimes, Saturday 7 p.m. and Sunday 2 p.m. Until next time, I'm Dr. Chito. Remind you to live boldly and lead with heart and dance. See you on the next HERcast.